A C-130 Hercules was stolen by a rookie U.S. Air Force mechanic during the Cold War. Did it crash or was it shot down? Today we'll find out why he did it and what happened to it. On the night of May 22, 1969, Sergeant Paul Meyer, a young and inexperienced mechanic in the United States Air Force, made a decision that no one saw coming. Quietly, he slipped into a captain's quarters and stole the key to his truck. Pretending to be Captain Epstein, Meyer radioed the control tower and demanded that plane 37789, a massive C-130 Hercules transport, be fueled and prepped for an immediate flight to the U.S. The ground crew, trusting the supposed captain's authority, complied without question. Just before 5:10 a.m. on May 23rd, Meyer, without the proper qualifications to fly the massive 4-engine, 60-ton aircraft, took off from Mildenhall Air Base in England. His destination was clear: home to Virginia. Around midnight, back in Virginia, his young wife, Mary Ann, received an unexpected call. Paul's voice, full of excitement, caught her off guard. "Hi, honey. Guess what? I'm on my way home." Still half asleep, Jane asked when he and his team would be arriving. "Right now," Paul replied, a mix of determination and excitement in his voice. "I've got a bird in the sky and I'm coming home." Mary Ann felt a chill run down her spine. "Are you flying the plane alone?" she asked, worried. That call lasted just over an hour, but for Mary Ann, it remains etched in her memory. During their conversation, she begged him to turn back, warning of the severe consequences. Paul managed to say, "Baby, I'll call you in 5 minutes. I've got a problem." Moments later, the line went dead. Hours later, the Hercules vanished somewhere over the English Channel. But the real question is, did it crash or was it shot down? For decades, requests for information from the CIA have been met with silence, leaving this case shrouded in mystery. Some believe the U.S. Air Force may have ordered the Hercules shot down, especially since it was flying low, unauthorized, and reportedly carrying sensitive documents. The plane Paul Meyer was flying, without any real experience, was no ordinary aircraft. It was a Lockheed C-130E Hercules, a behemoth of military transport stretching over 40 meters wide, capable of speeds up to 590 kilometers per hour, and powered by 4 mighty Allison T-56A7A engines, each churning out nearly 4,600 horsepower. Designed to haul up to 20 tons of cargo or more than 90 armed soldiers, this was the muscle of the U.S. military at the height of the Cold War. Fighter jets, including an F-100 Super Sabre from Lakenheath and a C-130 from Mildenhall, were scrambled to intercept the stolen plane, but no visual or radio contact was ever made. In the English Channel, diver Graham Knott has spent years searching for the wreckage, hoping to uncover clues to what really happened. After studying the currents and local records, he's narrowed the search area and is determined to find out whether the plane was lost in an accident or brought down by military action. Knott warns that he doesn't expect to find an intact plane or clear evidence of gunfire, but he believes the debris could reveal details about the impact and what ultimately led to the crash. Meanwhile, Mary Ann, Paul Meyer's wife, is convinced her husband was shot down. During that final call, Paul had warned her that he was flying low to avoid radar, hinting at a possible confrontation. Still, there's another possibility: that Meyer, with no formal training and alcohol in his system, lost control and suffered a fatal accident. Paul's body was never found, and the truth remains buried at the bottom of the channel, waiting to come to light. What do you think? Leave your thoughts in the comments. But why did he do it? What drove Paul Meyer to risk everything and steal a military plane? There's no official definitive answer, but many believe Meyer was in the midst of a deep personal and emotional crisis. He was an experienced aircraft technician who knew the C-130 systems inside and out, but also someone who, according to some accounts, felt trapped and frustrated. It's known that the night before the theft, Meyer had been drinking. Reports suggest he was under the influence of alcohol, which may have clouded his judgment and led him to make reckless decisions. The fact that he took off in the plane without authorization, flying low and without a flight plan, suggests his real intent wasn't to return. To many, it seems Meyer was simply trying to escape, to catch a break, or maybe even challenge the system itself. But of course, all of this is speculation and rumor. The truth about Paul Meyer's real motives has never been officially confirmed, and to this day, it remains an unsolved mystery. Subscribe to Military Dominion for more videos.